Hello, this is Broly SS Guide, and I'm back with another video. And I'd like to talk more on the power, the untapped power of the OG, triple OG PS5. Yeah, the one that's being hated on, and it's called the WIT station. What I mean? It's just WIT station and everything, and the Pro is so much better than the OG, triple OG PS5. But yet, we've already seen videos of Death Stranding 2 running the OG PS5 trailer. Look like a damn near next gen fucking game. Nothing like it be a PS6 game. How good that shit look on Death Stranding 2 on this OG system. You feel me? Then they showed another one. Hold on, before I go to the next one. Let's go back to Death Stranding 2. And that one, they all thought it was like running on a PC. Gotta be a PC. Gotta be the Pro. Nigga. OG. Triple OG. OG. PS5. That's what I ran off of, right? And they can't stand that shit. Frame drops. That's all they gotta start saying. Frame drops. It's gonna drop in frames. It's gonna drop in frames. Down to 30 frames a second. Can't be 60. It dropped down to 30 frames a second. Death Stranding 2 can't run that on 6 frames per second. All right. But on the prowl, it's gonna run good on the pro. Fuck out of here, nigga. Well, all right. So then, when what's the name of that game that came out after that Death Stranding 2? The GTA 6 trailer. When they saw that shit, oh yeah, that's gotta be off the pro. You see those graphics? Oh my god, that's gotta be off the pro or PC. Well, same thing they did for the first one, right? Death Stranding 2. Come to find out, it was running off of the base, not base, off the triple OG, triple OG PS5. KANG PS5, right here, right? And when they saw that shit, they got mad again. Frame drops. It can't look that good without no frame drops. I'm really starting to. I've been saying this for a while. I really believe that there's just there are some developers that Sony deals with, and I think that they talk to each other about how the game should run. That way, they can sell more of the other console that's more higher, which is the Pro. So they try to water down the base PS5, right? So, everybody's with it's a weaker console, all this bullshit. But when Sony has their own first party games that running as well, I don't know about the race tracing part, but why can't other developers do the same thing? You know, CD Projekt Red, they're got the Witcher 4 game coming out, right? And they talking about they're gonna have the Witcher 4 game running at uh 60 frames per second with ray tracing on. I mean, I thought that it already been having that shit. I guess not, but um, I think like what Ratchet and Clank had it probably. I don't know about God of War, but I thought most of some of the first party games already had that shit. But I guess I was wrong. But anyway, no. You know what? Nah. Um, I think it was like 60 in performance mode. That's probably how they had it. But I don't know about the ray tracer. Ray tracer. It had the ray tracer separate. That's right. The ray tracer's on like the on the quality mode, right? So I'm assuming these guys gonna have ray tracing in quality mode, with the 60 frames per second quality mode, instead of having it in performance, they may have it in quality. Unless they're gonna have it in performance with the ray tracing, and they're gonna have the 60 frames per second in performance mode with the with the performance mode style. I don't really use performance mode, but I don't know about that one. I just had to check it out. It looked good though for me when I saw it though, but I think it's just pretty cool that they're finally tapping into the power of the base PS5, especially when they showed Grand Theft Auto 6. Oh my God, it looks so good on the OG, triple OG base PS5. And that's what makes me so glad that I didn't run out and had to go buy me another console just because it had the word pro at the end of it. Because this console, it's fine for me. I don't play in performance mode like that. All my games feel fine to me as I play in quality mode. It might be 30 frames per second for me, but I don't. It doesn't bother me at all. Not the slightest bit. Not the slightest bit. You know. Um. Yeah, I can't really give two fucks about frames. As long as I enjoy the game. You feel me? Like, as long as this motherfucker don't lag me out and you know look all like a PS2 game or some shit like that, I'm straight. Cause when I played, when I tried performance mode a few times in some certain games, it just looked like straight shit. No bullshit. You know? Like, why would I make the game look like this? Oh shit, I didn't mean to take that off. I gotta put it back on. Damn it. Oh well. But yeah, I think it's great news, guys, that the PS5, OG PS5, triple OG base PS5 is getting that kind of love from other developers. Like I said, my last video, they sit there and showed Hellblade 2 with an enhancement mode on for the OG PS5. And you know what's funny? I was watching a Digital Foundry video and they was discussing the Hellblade 2 enhancement, right? What they expect from them. But check this part out. They were like, yeah, um, they thought that it was only gonna be enhanced for the Pro, right? And they were like, oh, it's enhanced for all systems. And it looked like they were like shocked about that shit when they read that part. Or like either shocked or maybe they were kinda like uh I can't really explain. Like maybe they were like either shocked or maybe they were like kind of. Let's just stick with shocked. They were probably just shocked by seeing that because the way they acted, it was like, ugh. They were surprised, shocked, surprised. Like, oh, okay, it's for all consoles. Like I thought this be for the pro. That's how they seem. You know what I mean? Like I guess they used to saying that so much because that's all you ever see for the pros. Like pro enhance this, pro enhance that, and it's always just for the pro. But we usually don't see games enhanced for all fucking platforms, especially with Sony. Oh my God, you made it. See, Sony make it seem like all thing can be just hands. That's a pro. Pro enhance this, pro enhance that, pro enhance this. Nigga, y'all can enhance these games too. Even your first party studios can enhance our games too, even more than what they are with the 60 frames per second, and they can put added ray tracing, like CD Projekt's doing. You see what I'm saying? So they pretty much what they do is they cherry pick what they want to put in, what they want to put in. They hold back on shit. That way they can sell other consoles, which is the Pro. That's why they didn't, because they already said the Pro was supposed to be our main console, but they went ahead and gave us this console instead, and they used this right here for like the bare minimum of how much they'll sell a console. They use their Pro for like you know the maximum of how much they'll sell a console to get that money back towards the end. Cause they want to get us pulled in there with a cheaper version of the console to get as much players there as they can. You feel me? But yeah, it's just crazy. I've been seeing so much hate for the PS5. I looked at the state of Unreal for the Witcher 4 gameplay for the PS5. KANG! Look at those comment sections. Oh my god. Ain't no way it's really got a PS5. It's weak. The PS5 is weak. And no, it's a tech demo. It's not gonna run like that on the PS5. I'm just like, wow, bruh. Wow, bruh. They really ain't on this console, man. Ain't that something? You know? This console get a lot of hate. But yeah, once you guys check that video, it's called State of Unreal. It's gonna show you the Witcher 4 running off the OG, triple OG base PS5. And people, one of the guys that is holding out for PS6 and get your trusty, strong, hardworking, dedicated, determined OG, triple OG PS5, and it's still playing your games as smooth as butter for you. And it's doing a great job for you, and you have put your system with your purchase for yourself. Then let me know down in the comment section how you feel about your OG triple O PS5. Let me know how you feel about it. You know, are you happy with your purchase, or did you trade in your PS5 for a Pro because you feel as though it's just so much better? Let me know down in the comment section. I really appreciate it. Also, how do you feel? How you guys feel about saying the PS5 gets so much? Well, not so much, but they get more. They're being shown more potential in what they can do for their console now. You know what I'm saying? Like they're being shown that hey, there's still more untapped power into the system. And you know what's funny? Even devs said it. They was like, hey, we don't need a pro. Devs even said this shit that they don't need a pro. They said, look, we haven't even tapped to the full power of the PS5 yet. They've been saying that shit. So I believe those devs, man. I believe that this thing, and you know what? It's one developer I don't believe too well, and that's the niggas that made the Black Myth Wukong. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. Sorry, like I feel as though they did some shit that made the game run trash or pretty bad. Well, with their game, um, just so they could sell that fucking pro. Same thing with Final Fantasy. All those games is running like shit like that with the frames. I blame the developers for it, and they know what the hell they're doing. That's called shaking hands with Sony. I got your back. I scratch your back. You scratch mine. You feel me? All they doing is they make it run like shit. They get some bullshit ass stories about bottlenecking to get you by a PS5 Pro. You know what I mean? What it is, they probably feel as though they kind of like getting to their max of people buying the base PS5. Well, not the base PS5, but they getting up to the max of them like selling the Pro. Well, actually both, because I say both systems, but like more with the PS5 Pro. So what they do is they try to make the OG version look kind of like trash for the new version. Listen how Mark Cerny talked in the interview when he was showing the comparisons, right? Look at how he talked about the base PS5. See how blurry it is on the inside. Then look at this side here. It's more crisp and clear on the Pro. So what it is, they try to downplay, you know what I'm saying? Water down the first version. You make a purchase for the second version, which is the OG, the Pro, basically, right? So keep that shit in mind, though. And that really kind of like grinds my gear because you know damn well they water down this shit so that way they can sell that motherfucking Pro. That's all they do. Because think about it. Why would you sit there and be like, oh yeah, it looks all blurry and dull and none of this on the inside, right? Nigga, you supposed to be trying to sell that console too. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to be sell both these consoles, not just one of them, motherfucker. Like, just because you got one higher than the other, you still got way more consoles of the cheaper version. She call them blurry and blah 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 blah. In performance mode, that's crazy. But hey, it is what it is, man. You just gotta, make your own decision what you want to purchase. But I'm just happy with my purchase with the OG PS5, triple OG PS5. KANG! I'm happy with it. I don't need a Pro. All I want is a PS6 when it comes out. But you know what? I'm not even gonna rush into buying a PS6 now because like the way it's just going with this PS5 and these games slow dripping coming out as far as first party games. I might wait on that one. I gotta see what games coming out for it, and I gotta see a roadmap, bro. Don't get me wrong, it's not like a story like that. I ain't no pony either, nigga. I don't. I need to see some games, bro. Show me the games. You want this money for that PS6? You know what I mean? Because this been kind of lackluster lately. God of War, Spider-Man 2, and Horizon, the best three games I bought first party. And Stellar Blade, I bought that too. It's alright. But I ain't even finished the game yet. I gotta still try to beat that joint. But I've been playing Monster Hunter Wilds on the joint, so I've been grinding that joint, trying to get the weapons and everything, and my gear and stuff. Well, yeah, guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. What you guys think about the PS5 being shown more love from other developers? And hold on, before I go, ask yourself this question too. Why isn't Sony doing this shit for their own games? Why is it that, it's taking other developers to actually put ray tracing and 60 frames per second within the same damn category with the settings for the PlayStation 5, base PS5, right? And also, why is it gotta take for Microsoft Xbox to put out a current gen enhanced game on our platforms? We don't have not one enhanced game from PlayStation. I'm not talking about like upgrade, like you upgrade from a PS4 to P. No, 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 no. I'm talking about enhance, like they do. They Precious Pro, enhance this, enhance that. Well, hey, Xbox got us an enhanced version for the Hellblade 2, right? But it'll be for Sony though. You just get a standard version of the fucking game, and you get an enhanced version for Pro. But you see what I'm saying? They purposely do that shit for you to buy the motherfucking Pro, dog. But they know damn well we can enhance. They need to start enhancing shit on our fucking OG PS5. Xbox did it. Because for the last match check, Hellblade 2 came out on Xbox Series X and X. S and X. Current gen Xboxes, not last gen, right? Not Xbox 360, not Xbox One. It came out Xbox Series S and X. So I haven't seen that one game from Sony saying PS5 enhanced. Where those games at, Sony? That's first party. Where you at, Sony? Even third party, Sony, since you love to throw the word pro out and every now and then, and pro enhancement, all kinds of shit. Where's third party games that's saying that, besides the ones that just came out? I don't see a list of fucking PS5 enhanced games. I almost got a PS5 Pro, but I'm seeing a whole list of PS5 Pro enhanced shit on my fucking console for me to go switch over to a Pro. But yeah, where's the enhanced version for the OG PS5? Let me see some enhancements in the store for that shit so I can upgrade for $5 or for free. They ain't gonna have it right unless it's a fucking a remaster or remake for my PS4 game. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I should not have to go to a remaster or remake years down the line. Or then again, maybe PS6. Well, PS7. I'm sorry, PS6. Y'all probably do that shit there, right? Get a remaster from PS5, PS5 to PS6 remaster games. That's sad. Y'all gonna do it that way. Another thing too, just cause y'all gonna give up PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 3 games all the way down, like backwards compatible games, nigga, it's still up behind the damn prescription. You know what I mean? Like, and you notice how it's only for the pro, right? Just to sell the fucking pro. They are desperate to sell that fucking pro, dog. If you gotta go through all that shit to go through PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4 games just to get some pro sales, because y'all don't want to drop the price even lower than $50 for the pro. That's not a buy for me. I'm sorry. Like a buy for me is like $200 off that pro, and let me put in my physical disc of those old games into my fucking system. It's not a lot behind your fucking paywall where you get extra money out my damn pocket of higher money, because you know it's gonna be like top tier this what you gotta pay probably, right? I'm just assuming. I don't really use that. I don't use the subscription like that. I just use the standard so I can just play online. That's it. I pretty much buy my games and I own them. Now, I will play the monthly games if they drop them. You know, don't get me wrong. All I'm saying is like I don't sit there and just, you know, I don't want to pay to play for games that I can actually just own for myself. I don't have to worry about them being disappeared into the shadow realm of Yu-Gi-Oh! And no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I guess shadow ban or shit like that. They could stay in my sight forever. You know. I mean, I'm not trying to like downplay nobody that's digital. That's your business. I'm just saying, as far as for me, I could prefer to have disc. I will play digital too. Don't get me wrong. But I don't want to rely on that shit for all my games to be at. You know what I mean? I have like they have an option to have this or that instead of just being strictly digital. That's my point. But yeah, I know I'm a little off the subject about PS5 as far as the potential and everything, but I'm just saying, guys, just be aware and just watch how this PS5 can actually shine. It really can, man. Especially when um Death Stranding 2 drops, how good that game looks. That's gonna look phenomenal. Something like a phenomenon. Something like a phenomenon. Yeah, yeah. That's on the tizite for Rizzo. I ain't gonna lie, like everybody thought it was a damn PS5 Pro game, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Bro. I was like, yo, that's a for the Pro. And when they know it ain't no Pro version, that's how the Pro. I can't wait to see how I look at the Pro. Same thing with that game. Witcher 4, right? They saw how the PS5 joint look. Can't wait to see how I look at the PS5 Pro. Like, oh, it's so sick of the hearing that shit, though. It's like they do it on purpose. Like, it's just, ugh. On the Pro. That's just the way they even say that shit, bro. It's like, it's like, it's just because of the word pro. They gotta say it so much. You know what I mean? I got like a fucking speaker that says pro in it, motherfucker. I don't say the word pro a thousand times. I just call the speaker what it is. Speaker. Not a speaker pro. It's a fucking speaker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can have a pro right now. I'd be like, yeah, I'm playing on my PS5. And if somebody asks me, like, okay, which one is it? I'm like, oh, it's a pro. That's it. And like I said, I'm on my PS5 Pro. I'm on my PS5 Pro. That shit is annoying. Just saying a full sentence. I don't like saying Xbox Series X. That's why, yeah, I'm on Xbox. Which one? I'm like, okay, I got the Series X. That's it. It's like motherfucker they gotta say the whole damn word, bro. Like, PS5 Pro. It's so fucking annoying, bro. It's like, okay, you got a pro, that's cool. That's what's up. But anyway, though, guys, we're gonna get up about this game. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hope you guys seen the video of the PS5 ray tracing on 60 frames per second. And do me a favor, look into those comments though. Please look into those comments. You're gonna get a lot of negative hate for that PS5. You know, a lot of negative hate. Hey, it is what it is, right? You know what I mean? Can't please everybody. But all right, guys, take it easy. Take care. God bless. And one love. Oh, and also, um, like, share, subscribe if I haven't said it already. So, just in case I did. And peace.